Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Ahmed, the altcoin era, and today we're going to be speaking about ETH. If you're bullish on crypto and if you're bullish on Ethereum especially, this is the video for you. Smash the like button. If you're bearish in crypto, you shouldn't be watching this channel. All right, let's begin. I've been following Ethereum since the ICO days, before I had a camera on my face, and Ethereum's going to go 10k, 20k, 30k, 50k, and it's the most slept on asset in the planet. There's been massive inflows, all right, across the board. Massive inflows. In the last 2 weeks, BlackRock has been furiously buying. Over 1.1 billion has been bought recently, and it continues to go on and on. Like in the monthly, we're up massively. We're up 10% so far. Yeah. In the quarterly, we're up massively. All them gains have been made back. Last quarter, we were down 45%. If anyone during that period bought, you would have been sitting pretty. We're up and some more. On average, we go up 65%. As some of you are aware of, there's a massive stable coin super cycle. Circle has IPO'd, and there's going to be many other stable coins that are going to IPO.
The history of capital markets, the foundation of the dollar economy. We wanted to be here. This is a successful IPO. We have so much ahead of us. This doesn't happen without the extraordinary efforts of the people here. With that, let's go!
So today is a new chapter. Today is a new age.
Circle is building the foundation of our new economic system. We deeply believe we can raise global economic prosperity. We can change the outcomes of people's lives. I am so thrilled for this next chapter to begin today with all of you in this historic building.
50% of stablecoins is sitting on Ethereum. Stablecoins are going through a massive super cycle. And the reason why institutions are buying stablecoins because they want max exposure to Ethereum. Ethereum is the building block. Ethereum is the index of crypto. I've mentioned this company before, and it's called SBET. It's gone up by a whopping 5,000%, 51x. For an unknown, obscure company, a stock that's gone up this much. SharpLink announces a massive buy. It's the first publicly traded company to actually hold Ethereum. And what's next is probably going to be higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. Get it? If you look at the weekly chart, there's a massive wick right over here. And for some reason, it's respecting this wick. It's forming it as support. If it holds above this wick, then we could clearly see higher highs and higher lows and a continuation to the upside. A meme coin came out regarding SBET. And whoever bought this coin, honestly, deserves to be broke. I'm very sorry. Like, if you're buying a meme coin, there's enough speculation in buying an actual stock. Yeah, there's enough. Not only are you taking on more risk by not even buying Ethereum, you bought the actual stock, and now there's participants that are buying a meme coin that has anything to do with this. It's just speculative in nature. It's just gambling. You deserve to be broke. Like, if you're buying this and you're thinking you're going to make money, like, come on, guys. The coin has gone down today by 40%, like almost 40%. If any donor is buying this, you shouldn't be in crypto. Just go to the roulette machine. Just buy black or red. The only person I respect is the one that came up with the idea. That's the only one. That's the only person. But everyone else is on opium and dopamine, and it's just stupid. It's going to go to zero. How many coins are out there that are a derivative of MicroStrategy? Like any coin, Imagine in 2019, you could have just bought the stock. Instead, you bought the meme coin. Like, come on, guys. Come on, you just deserve to be broke. Let's have a look at Ethereum and let's do some TA. First, we're going to start off with the order book flow. And as of now, this is the third largest, third largest amount of bids. We haven't seen this much buying pressure since the very, very lows during this period and the very, very lows during this period. So as you can see here, this marked the absolute bottom, like the very, 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 very bottom. Not only that, if you look at the RSI for the weekly, this will clearly show you that this is the very, very bottom. Now, the RSIs haven't been this low since when? Since the bear market in 2022 and since the bear market in December 2018. Here is a better illustration right over here. The very, very bottom for the RSI. Again, the very, very bottom for RSI on the weekly. And then again, this is the very, very bottom. Ethereum could go down, but in my expert opinion, we're never, ever, ever going to see them prices ever again. On my right is Amazon. On my left is Ethereum. Now, Ethereum had a meteoric rise during the COVID and pandemic era. Amazon had a massive, massive meteoric rise during the dot-com era. Believe it or not, during those days, it was far more ridiculous than what we have in crypto. Ethereum went down 81%. And ever since, it's had a abysmal bull run. Just been moving sideways. Amazon has the same setup. Amazon was struggling for quite some time to break above the range highs. And then finally, it broke out. Ethereum is struggling to break the range highs. Even the monthly shows you we're at the absolute bottom, the very, very bottom. Like, I can't make that up. We haven't seen these RSI levels since the bear market. Ethereum at the moment is deflationary, is slightly deflationary. However, Bitcoin is more deflationary. It's up by 1.35%. This will change where we have an influx of institutions coming into the space. We're going to have more and more CBDCs. We're going to have stable coins. The whole network, the plumbing work is happening right now, and it's happening in Ethereum. In the beginning stage, altcoins were actually outperforming Ethereum. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's ETH that outperforms. From 2018 all the way till 2023, Ethereum was outperforming crypto. And again, we're going to find ourselves where Ethereum outperforms for the next 3.5 years. There will be ebbs and flows, but Ethereum in the next 3 years will outperform majority of crypto. In ETH terms, not in stable coin terms. This right here is Bitcoin dominance plus Ethereum dominance plus USDC and USDT. What do you notice? It's going up. What does this show? 3 things. Participants are selling for stable coins, Bitcoin, or ETH. And this is going to continue to go up higher and higher until we head to this area. Like it or not, I'm not making the rules up. This is what the chart shows. Most people are taking profits or capitulating or whatever they want to do into those 3 asset classes. In the beginning of the cycle, it formed a double bottom and it outperformed. Solana outperformed Ethereum. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's categorically closed underneath all the EMAs. All right. This is the weekly. I'll show you on the monthly as well. Categorically closed under this EMA. Now, what tends to happen is Ethereum outperforms Solana and we head back to this area. In this stage of the market, Ethereum is going to outperform Solana. No surprise there. Number one, Pumped Up Fund is making their own chain now. They're IPOing and they're leaving Solana. Solana doesn't have anything else left. Anything else. Maybe they'll have a new competitor like Radium that takes center stage. Who knows? But as of now, Ethereum is going to outperform Solana. This is my final comment. And I know there's a war happening, allegedly some sort of war happening or about to happen in Israel or Iran or some bullshit like that. At the end of the day, narrative always follows price. There's a million reasons. They'll make up a million reasons why the chart went up or down or sideways. One thing that everyone should take away is that if ETH heads down, we're forming a double bottom. They're calling for another debt ceiling. Scott Bassett said, there's the debt ceiling is getting too much now. We're going to have, if we don't raise it, we're going to have another 2008 period. What happens every single year? They raise the debt ceiling every single year. I've seen this time and time again. Another Armageddon is coming. Another world war is coming. And you know what? That's bullish. Markets continue to go up higher. Don't be stupid. Do not be foolish. Ethereum, if it comes down, these are DCA positions. Ethereum is going to be the best performing asset class in the long term. It's going to be here regardless. above everything. All right, above everything. Now the top 10 is safe plays for me. All right, Ethereum is heading to 10, 15, 20k, and I'm gonna leave this video forever. I'm gonna leave it here forever. Maybe it goes viral. Who knows? Maybe it actually goes viral and it actually gets to 10, 15, 20k, and that's where I think Ethereum is heading. I think it's the most slept on asset class in the planet, and this is probably the best or the second best time to ever buy Ethereum. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Go enjoy the weather, have fun. It's beautiful out there. Yeah, have fun. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.